Hey everyone, welcome to this week's improv note. It is a note, not a tip, because I don't have a tip for you. I'm actually struggling and feel horrible. I got a really bad taste in my mouth from the last improv I did last week. I don't know, I'm sure you know the feeling, particularly longer two-person scenes or running a show, feeling lost. And I knew the scene work was bad because I felt bad about it, and I think we all get that normally when we feel good or light about something or it's kind of fun, that usually translates into it being a good scene. Um, I did not have that last week. And the week before I did. The week before I felt great and I did nail some things. The problem is I don't know how to reproduce it all the time. And we all hear all the rules and all the fundamentals and all these things, and we've got a million things it seems like to grab onto. But the bottom line is I oftentimes walking into a two-person scene, I'm kind of like, I'm not quite sure how to play this. So the one thing I've been thinking about, this idea of reacting authentically and expressing genuine feelings, is to start to play. One thing I'm going to try is to try to play things close to myself. In other words, I'm going to go out and actually just try to be me and respond to whatever my scene partner is doing, or if I'm initiating, I'm just responding to the suggestion, and just that's what I'm going to try to get back on in the flow. The other thing on this, there are a lot of rehearsals, and within rehearsals or drop-in classes, there will be a lot of exercises that I feel really comfortable with, and that I know that I'm doing really well. They're fun, and I can feel that it was authentic. But what's tricky is it doesn't always seem like it translates over into two-person scenes. So I'm like, God, some of these rehearsal exercises I'm great at, and then I get over into the scene work, and it's like, it's terrible. So that's my feeling. We do have rehearsal tomorrow, every Saturday in Venice from 11 to 1. And one exercise I want to bring tomorrow is having us improvise a stand-up comedian set. And I saw this at the Groundlings a few weeks ago, a while back, and it really piqued my interest because I'm like, these it was a little bit of a short form kind of a show, but basically the director asked two improvisers to get up and do a stand up set, and I'm like, oh well, this is really fascinating. I mean, if you ask most stand up comedians to get up and perform, they might balk at it if they don't have material written or rehearsed. You won't even get a stand-up comedian necessarily bust out and do a 4 or 5 minute set. But these improvisers were asked to do it, and as improvisers, we're asked to do anything, and whatever it is. And it's not a matter of rehearsing and getting really good at playing a certain character. It's being able to improvise whatever, whether it's an occupation or a character or a genre or an accent. We have to be just full bore into it. So that's something we're going to practice tomorrow, is being a stand-up comedian without any material, obviously, or notes. So um, hope to see you in class, and if I don't, I know I'll catch you in those improv circles, and catch you next week. Late.